This was supposed to be a cool video, but I was really underwhelmed when I tried these 14500s in the i5R. Seen a lot of videos already on YouTube of these 14500s in i5T and i5Rs, and they give a boost of performance because they've got a higher voltage than the included batteries, the 2.4 volt battery that comes with the i5R, or the standard 1.5 volt alkaline batteries that come with the i5T. But anyway, yeah, thought I would try it out. I had someone in the comments mention there's not a lot of footage or information about run times or heat when it comes to 14500s in the i5R. So that's what this video was going to be about. But I was really underwhelmed when I put the battery in the light. Basically, when I popped the 14500 in the i5R and took it outside, it looked almost no different than the Beam when it's using its normal battery. It looked almost the same. I'll throw that footage in right now, and just to let you see what I was seeing, because there was almost no difference. All right, first up, we've got the i5R with its included battery. This is the low setting right here. And then the high setting. I'm gonna set it right here for comparison purposes. And now here it is with the 14500 inside. I'm gonna place it in the same place. That way we can get a cut side-by-side comparison. Yeah, so as you can see, super underwhelming. So then I thought, man, I really messed up. I got bad batteries. But these seem to be just what I was looking for. They're protected, and they are 2500 milliamp hour, 3.7 volt rechargeable batteries. So I thought, you know, score, I'll try these out. I like that they're protected. And then, yeah, I saw what you just saw. I was like, what the heck? I see no reason to prefer this over the included battery that the i5R comes with. So yeah, I was just curious, and I popped the battery, the 14500 in the i5T. And this is where things get interesting, because this battery in the i5T, it was like just a blast of light came out of this thing, way different than what I'm seeing from the i5R. So I don't know what's going on. Same exact battery, same charge, everything, like just way more light coming out of this i5T for whatever reason. So that is what this video is going to be about, is kind of like exploring that. I don't know if any of you out there who run 14500s in the i5R can speak to this. Do you notice output that's way greater than the i5R's output with the standard included battery when you run the 14500s in there? Or is it is it different, or is it the same? Basically is what I'm getting at, because what I'll show you here and then outside is these batteries in the i5T and the i5R. The i5T kicks out way more light. I don't know why. It's got to be something to do with the light itself, but that's over my head. But yeah, I just wanted to share this because initially this video is going to be about run times and heat with the i5R, just to see if these batteries are viable or safe as far as heat goes. But now it's turning into a little bit of a, see, as you can see, I don't know if you can tell from this, but it's very clear to me that, whoops, the i5T is way brighter than the i5R with the same battery in here. So let's check this out outside just so you can see what I'm talking about, and come right back. First up is the i5R, 14500's inside. As a lot of you know, you do lose the low mode. When you do this, you just get one mode. So that's what this looks like. Now let's bring in the i5T, 14500 inside, and that's what you get. It's a lot brighter. I don't know why. It's got to come down to the light itself. So let's do the i5R on the right, i5R, i5T, i5R again. And kind of a side-by-side of sorts. So yeah, really bizarre stuff. Both of these do have those same batteries in, all charged up. So yeah, I don't know. One thing I'll say though is the i5T is getting warm. So I think we'll do a temp test regardless. So that's probably what we'll do next. Check it out. All right, so the next thing I'm gonna do is just take the temperature of these lights after leaving them on for a little bit. The i5T was actually warmer in my hand after that little tiny test in the backyard. I didn't actually notice any temperature change at all in the i5R. So yeah, pretty curious to find out, you know, how hot these are actually getting, if hot at all. So leave these on. One thing to note is these are different materials. This i5T is in aluminum and the i5R is in copper. So it's not apples to apples, but copper is a better conductor of heat than aluminum. So this actually should get hotter, at least on paper. But to my touch, that's definitely not the case at all. So yeah, just as a baseline, the workbench is, oh, I was picking up the light, I think. My workbench out here is about 65, 66 degrees Fahrenheit. And I know a lot of viewers are in other countries. Let me see. The workbench is about 18.6 degrees Celsius. So let's take the temperature of the i5T first. It's getting warm. 43 degrees Celsius as compared to 111, seems to be the top I'm seeing, almost 112 degrees Fahrenheit. So definitely still able to handle it at this point. Let it go for a bit longer, see if that gets out of control. The i5R doesn't even feel warm. Yeah, it's about the same temperature as my workbench. Let me scoot this back a little bit. The laser is actually not what takes the temperature. If anyone's wondering, it's this this here. This is just as a guide. So I'm just trying to line up the actual thermometer bit. Yeah, still staying really cool. This is getting warm. At this point, I wouldn't call it unsafe. I can still wrap my fist around it. No pain. That's not an endorsement or a recommendation, just because I don't want to get anybody in trouble or hurt, but yeah, just from my perspective, it doesn't seem like it'd be too bad. The lens, you know, it's warm, but it's not burning. I think if you left your fingers on it for a very long time, it would burn. Okay, that last time it did feel hot. So yeah, what do we make of all that? Basically, the i5R can run these 14500s with no heat issues whatsoever. It's just that I don't see why you would, because the output was very similar to just the normal battery that comes with the light. I don't see any reason to get these or switch over. If you do run 14500s in your i5R and you don't mind leaving a comment about your experience, you know, say, oh yes, I do see a big boost in output, I do see a jump, or no, it's pretty similar. That would be really helpful, because this is my only experience with this. I got this one light and this one type of 14500. It's very possible I just got some, you know, some weird batteries, although they do seem to perform pretty well on the i5T. So yeah, just let us know if that's your setup and what your experience is with it. That would be awesome. But yeah, my experience from this, very limited sample size. I'd say, yeah, the i5R heat-wise, totally able to run 14500s without an issue. I didn't detect anything remotely unsafe about it. It's just that kind of, why would you? The output was not different enough from what you get from the battery that's included with the light. And if you don't have one of these rechargers, this battery is awesome because it's USB-C rechargeable, whereas these ones require the battery charger. So yeah, and then the i5T, there are a lot of good tests out there. There's a heat and test that Smothered Chrome does on his channel. I'll link the video down there if you're curious about that. But yeah, he runs these lights and tests the heat as well, probably better than I did, actually definitely better than I did. So yeah, I'd say the batteries, you know, the light functions with them in there. It's just that heat does climb up. I didn't run my little test for very long. So for the few minutes I did, nothing too crazy, nothing too out of control. But like I said, that's not an endorsement. But yeah, other than that, I'll just speak a little bit about these batteries. So I got 4 of them for, I believe it was $19 to $20 on Amazon. I just went to go check on these again today after getting in the mail, and they are not on the site. They don't exist. So these GTL batteries, I cannot find them on Amazon any longer. What I can find is almost the exact same battery. Actually may be the exact same battery, just with a blue wrap instead of yellow. That's called CBJJ, as in Charlie Bravo, Juliet, Juliet. It even says LED flashlight on it, same capacity, same voltage, everything, protected, all that. So I don't know if these are rebranded or what's going on. That could be a red flag. It could be that this is junk and that people caught on and so they rebranded it to try to sell more. Or it could be that a larger brand was kind of test driving these out, and then once they pass the test, they'll incorporate them in the larger brand name. I have no idea what's going on. I've never heard of GTL or CBJJ, so these may be junky batteries. I just kind of went with them because they said they're protected, had the voltage I wanted and capacity, so figured I'd try them out. And yeah, I mean, I think there's something to them because the performance did get, you know, pretty boosted in this i5T. So yeah, I'm really curious for those of you who run the i5R with 14500s. If you don't mind, please leave a comment for everybody, just letting us know your experience with this. Do you notice a big boost in output, or is it about the same as the battery that comes with the light? That'd be awesome. But yeah, with all that said, I really appreciate everybody watching all the YouTube stuff. If you like the video, leave a like. You know, and if you want more like it or enjoy this kind of content, and I'd ask you to consider subscribing. But otherwise, have a great day. God bless, and I'll see you later. Bye.